Hello and welcome to this class. So today's 45-minute flow will be a gentleish flow, kind of calming, soothing, flowing through our sequences, using the breath to get deeper into the poses and some nice rest poses too. And I'm going to try and stick to my timing so we have a really nice Shavasana. So get your mat, grab your yoga strap, yoga blocks if you have them and you need them, and enjoy the class. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, give me some feedback, maybe subscribe to my channel. Enjoy the class. Thanks for joining me. So coming to lying down in whatever pose you would like. So you could try Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees wide, or knees together, feet as wide as the mat, or legs extended long. See how it feels for your back. If you've got yoga blocks and you want to, you can bend your knees, lift your hips and pop a block under your sacrum. That can feel quite nice. So, if you've got your props, just give it a go. And then close your eyes and just get comfy. So give your hips a little bit of movement from side to side, just gently here. And then relax around the hips. Tuck your shoulder blades in and down a little bit underneath you. Draw the tops of the shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen the back of the neck. Close your eyes and just relax your whole upper body. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale through the nose, releasing down. And perhaps if your knees are bent, extending your legs long. Inhaling through the nose. And exhale through the nose, relax the shoulders down. One more really deep inhale. Then exhale, relax your forehead, your jaw, your chin, relax your mouth. And then on your next inhale, just start to bring your arms up, fingers pointing to the ceiling. And as you exhale, releasing them out to a nice wide T shape. Slide your legs together, extending your legs if your knees are still bent. Pull your toes towards you, push the heels away, and then point the toes away. Inhale, pull the toes in, push the heels away, and exhale, point the toes away from you. On your next inhale, pull your toes in and start to circle your arms so they're overhead. Hands roughly shoulder distance apart. Pull your belly button up and in. And as you bring your arms up and over, bring one knee into the chest. Squeeze it in tightly. Draw it down to your chest. And as you exhale, release the leg long, reach arms long overhead. Flex your feet, point the toes, flex, point, flex. And on your next inhale, bring the other knee in, hug it into the chest. Squeezing it in. Releasing long, flex your feet, reach the arms long. And this time, both knees into the chest. Squeeze them in. And maybe a little gentle rock from side to side, massaging your back, breathing here. And you can keep your eyes closed or open them. See how you feel. Release your feet to the mat. Push into your feet, lift your bottom, slide your hips about 5 centimeters to the left, lower the knees to the right, turn your head to the left. Bring your right hand on top of the left thigh and relax down into your twist. Focusing on relaxing around the hips, relaxing around the shoulders, chin gently tucked slightly down to your chest. And then on your next inhale, take your hand off the thigh, bring your knees up to center, push into the feet, align your hips into the center first of all, and then bring your hips to the right, knees drop to the left, head turns to the right, left hand on top of right thigh. And just take a twist. Eyes closed, relax the shoulders. Release around the hips. Folding. And then bringing your hand off the thigh, bring the knees up, push into the feet, bring your bottom back into alignment with your shoulders. Walk your feet close to your butt cheeks. And then bring your arms down. Check you can touch the backs of your heels with your palm, with your fingertips. Inhale, flat back, just lift your butt cheeks. Exhale, rock your pelvis forward, arch your back. Inhale, imprint lower back, lift butt cheeks. And exhale, roll the pelvis forward. Inhale, this time roll up about halfway up your spine. Hold it here, breathing here. And exhale, lower the spine. Rock your pelvis forward. Inhale, flat back. Just roll up to the backs of your shoulder blades. Hold, breathe. Maybe give your butt cheeks a little clench. And then slowly roll down your spine. Butt cheeks lift, touch the floor, rock your pelvis forward. Inhale, rolling up to the tops of your shoulders, holding here. Squeeze your bottom, lift the hips a bit higher. Eyes can still be closed if that feels nice. Just holding here, strengthening the thighs, squeeze your butt cheeks just a fraction more. And then slowly rolling down your spine and rock the pelvis forward. Slide your arms back to your T-shaped, palms facing up. Drop the knees to one side. Stack the knees and the ankles on top of each other as you turn your head to the right. Twisting here, holding here. Again, relax, let go around the hips, the shoulders. And then engaging your core, bring your knees to center and slowly lower them to the other side, stacking knees and ankles. Head just turns to the left. Hold it here. And again, let go of the muscles around your hips, your shoulders, just sinking down. And pulling belly up and in, coming back via the center. And then extend one leg up to the ceiling. Flex that foot, pull the toes down, push the heel up. Holding here, straightening that leg a little bit more. And then bending the knee, bring the ankle on top of the right knee, just above the knee. Bringing your left arm between your legs, bring your legs up towards you, clasp fingers behind the thigh. Draw that right knee up towards you, push the left leg with your left elbow. Having a nice stretch here, holding here. And then slowly release. Left hand takes hold of the left big toe and extend that leg up to the ceiling. If your shoulder's lifted like mine, pull the shoulder down. And then slowly bring the leg out to the side, not too far. Don't let the right hip or right shoulder lift. Holding here. And then bending the knee, hug the knee into the chest. And then release the foot to the mat. Right leg lifts up to the ceiling. You can point, flex the foot, do whatever you like with the foot, but get that leg as straight as you can. Holding it here, stretching up, breathing here. And then ankle comes across the left knee. Right arm between your legs, left arm around the outside. Take hold behind the thigh. Right elbow pushes against right leg. Pull that left knee in as much as you can, holding here. Releasing it down, right hand takes right big toe. Extend the leg up as straight as you can, holding it here. And then slowly bring the leg just out a short distance so left hip doesn't lift. Push the heel away. And then gently bringing it back, hug the knee into the chest, squeeze it in. and bring the foot back down to the mat. Have your arms by your sides, palms facing upwards, and lift both legs up to your 90-degree bend, reverse tabletop, knees over hips, feet at the same height as your knees. We're going to do toe taps. So hinging just from the hip, keep the bend in the knee as one big toe comes down and taps, and slowly inhaling up. Try and imprint your lower back, use your core. Try not to arch the back. If you feel any back pain, hug your knees into your chest. Otherwise, just moving really slowly, one side to the other. Try and keep your shoulders relaxed. You can have your eyes closed for this as well. And really focus on drawing your belly button up and in. Strong Uddiyana Bandha here. And maybe doing just one more on each side. And then reset at your 90-degree bend. Now extend one leg, really point the toe away from you. Inhale, bend the knee. Other leg extends long, really point the toe. Bend the knee, coming back. Opposite leg and opposite arm. So arm comes long overhead, leg extends long, maybe pausing, and then coming back up and over. Inhale, extend long. Exhale to come back using the breath. Inhale, length. And exhale, coming back. Keep your belly button fired up as you lengthen the other side. And inhaling back in. Once more on each side. Long as you inhale. Exhale, return. Inhale and exhale. And then bring your knees into the chest. Reach for your big toes. Feet up to the ceiling or the sky if you're outside in beautiful mountain scenery. And then just gently rolling from side to side. And I want you to really pull the toes down, bringing your knees as far down as they'll come. Mine don't actually come into my armpits, but they come pretty far down on my belly and chest. And then just rocking, maybe turning your head, holding here. And then coming to a set neutral pose, wrap your arms behind your thighs, draw the knees into the chest. And again, give your lower back a little massage, a little bit of love here. And then starting to rock and roll up and down your spine. And coming up to your comfortable cross-legged seat pose. And choose how you have your legs. You might want to do a half lotus, but maybe not if your knees are feeling dodgy. Choose whatever feels good. Hands on your knees, palms facing down. Inhale, lengthen to the spine, draw the tops of the shoulders down. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Close your eyes for just a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale, slide the backs of your shoulder blades down behind you. Deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, lengthen your neck. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, just turn your head over towards one shoulder. Eyes closed or open, up to you. Releasing to center and over the other shoulder. Inhale to center and just drop your chin to your chest. Feel the back of the neck lengthening, keeping your spine as straight as you can. Start to draw your chin to one shoulder and then chin up to the ceiling or sky, chin to the other shoulder and chin to chest. Big slow circles, inhaling as you come up and exhaling as you roll down. Inhale, lift, and exhale, coming down. One more here. Inhale, And pause with your chin on your chest. Change direction. Going the other way, big, slow circles with eyes closed or open. Sometimes I think if with your eyes closed, you kind of really focus on how it feels in your body. No distractions. Maybe those weird crunchy noises in your neck. One more big circle here. And then we're going to pause with chin to chest. And pause here. Release your hands from your knees, bring them to heart center, thumbs between your breastbone, elbows nice and wide. As you inhale, lifting your head, opening your eyes, hands lifting up as you look up. And if, like me, the tops of the shoulders have hunched up, draw them down. Lengthening the arms, straightening the arms, looking up. And then bring your hands shoulder width. Taking a little fold one way, look underneath the opposite arm. Inhale, lift, and exhale the other way. Inhale, lift, left hand takes right wrist. Draw yourself to the left and feel that stretch down the right side of your body. Inhale, lift, left hand takes right hand takes left hand as you come to the other side. Inhale, lift and bring your arms out to shoulder height. Spread your fingers wide. Draw the arms long, tops of the shoulders down. Now rotate your hands so the palms are up. Reach the arms longer, spread the fingers wider. And then rotate so palms are down and then going behind you. Backs of the hands facing forwards. Start to bring your arms behind you. Squeeze those shoulder blades together as hands meet. Lengthening the arms as you inhale, look up. And exhale, slowly coming forwards, chin to chest as arms lift up. Inhale, up, keep the bind in your hands, just lift your head, look to the ceiling or sky. And exhale, folding, arms coming up a little bit further. Inhale, lift your gaze. And exhale, coming as low as feels good for your back. Arms up and over, maybe forehead to the mat. Hold it here. Deep, slow, even breaths. And on your next inhale, lifting up, release the hands. Bring your arms in front of you. Left arm under right. Bring the arm to the left. Turn your head to the right. Stretching out across the top of the shoulder. And release arms to center. Right arm under left. Draw it across your body. Head to the left. And release your arms long. Right arm under the left. Turn the palms up as you take your eagle arms. Inhale, lift the elbows up. And exhale, folding forwards. Feel that lovely stretch across the back, at the top of your back as you come forwards. Inhale, lift those elbows up to the ceiling as you look up. And exhale, forward fold. This is so good for tight shoulders. One more time. Inhaling up. And exhaling, forward fold. Inhale, lift, release your arms, bringing them behind you. Interlace fingers the other way, the wrong way, that feels weird. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as arms extend long. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, lift. And exhale, folding forwards, arms coming up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, releasing your arms. Other way for eagle arms. Right, left hand on top of your right, probably, unless you did the other way around last time. Inhale, lifting up. And exhale, chin to chest as you fold forwards. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift, releasing your arms, and then just bring them in front of you, rolling over to take your tabletop cat-cow. Let your belly drop, arching your lower back just a tiny bit. Tilt your bottom back up. Rotate elbow creases forward. Then pushing into hands and knees, arching up, chin to chest. Exhale, lower down, keep elbow creases forward. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And then pad your hands forward as far as they will go. Sliding down, taking your puppy dog, forehead to the mat, hips over your knees. Stretching out the back here. Then lifting your head, walk your hands back, tuck your toes, and we're going to come up to our first down dog. And start off by pedaling the legs, push one heel to the mat, and then the other, easing it out here. And then coming to your still down dog. Look at your hands. Are they shoulder width? Spread your fingers, push into the palms, chest towards the thighs. Give your head a nod, a shake. And then walk your hands back towards your feet at the back of the mat, coming to a forward fold. See if you can either bring your hands onto blocks or books, or maybe hands flat to the mat in front of you, and then work on straightening your legs. Your drishti, your gaze, is between your knees. Holding here, breathing here. And then micro bend the knees as you start to roll up, arms hanging heavy, chin to chest. As you start to come upright, pull that belly button up and in. Arms reaching out and up as you look up. And as hands come down to heart center, pull that belly button up and in. Really nice. Release your arms to your side. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Palms are forward. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Bring your arms back a little bit. And then kind of relax the hands, but keep your chest proud. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll your shoulders forward. Arms are going to dangle. As you roll down, one vertebra at a time. Slowly, slowly rolling down. Bring your hands to the mat, so bend your knees as much as you need. Walk your hands forward to your plank. Lower your knees, chest and chin. Slide to your baby cobra, point your toes. Push via your knees, pop your hips to your heels, child pose. Elbows can stay lifted or lowered, you choose. We're only staying here for a couple of breaths. Holding here. And then tucking your toes, coming up, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. See if you can get your hands flat and your legs extended as you gaze back between your knees. Micro bend the knees, rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Super slowly. Focus on pulling that belly button up and in as you straighten. Arms reach out, reach up, and to heart center. Releasing arms, mountain pose. Squeeze the shoulders together. Chest is proud. Now chin to chest and roll the shoulders forward. Soften in the knees as you roll down. Hands to the mat. Walking it out to your plank. Hold plank. Walk the toes in, push the heels away. Holding here. Then lower your knees, chest and chin. Slide to your baby cobra, point your toes. And then push to your knees. Back to child pose. Forehead to the mat. Drop the forearms. Take a moment here. Squeeze your fingers in and then spread them wide.
Rotate your wrists and sink those hips down towards your heels. And then reach your arms long, spread fingers wide, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Walk hands back towards your feet. Try and keep your legs as extended as you can as you bring your hands straight down to the mat in front of you. Gaze is between your knees. Then bending the knees, starting to roll up with soft knees, chin to chest, until you're upright, arms reaching out, reaching up as you look up, and hands to heart center. Releasing to your side. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And then roll the shoulders forward. Last round, this one. Chin to chest. As you roll down, soft knees, hands to the mat. Walking to your plank. Pause in plank, walk the toes in, push the heels away. Then lower the left knee, swivel the left foot behind you, right arm reaches supported side plank. Stay here or bring your right arm up and over, bicep to your ear. Stay here or lift that right leg. Flex the foot, push the heel away, take a really long body stretch all down the right side of your body, holding here. And then bring yourself back to your plank. Right knee lowers, right foot behind you, right hand under right shoulder as left arm lifts. Staying here or bicep to ear or lift that left leg, flex the left foot. Really stretch out the left side of the body here. Breathing here. And then hand and foot to the mat, take your plank. Knees, chest, chin, or if you're feeling strong, chaturanga as you lower. Cobra or up dog. And then drop your knees, hips to heels. Bring your arms behind you, forehead to the mat. Take a child pose. Let your shoulders just slide down. Relax the tops of them. Relax your arms, your hands. And just let your hips sink down towards your heels. Deep, slow, even breaths here. And then lifting your head. Just bring yourself upright. We're going to do a little bit of camel work. So coming up onto your knees. So thinking about your belly and your back, the most important thing of all. So if you want to double your mat under your knees for a bit of extra cushioning, maybe it's a bit more comfy, make sure your knees are roughly a clenched fist width apart. And then draw the shoulders forward, up, back, and down. That action of arms back, chest is proud. I look almost pregnant in this t-shirt. That's not a good look. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull that belly button up and in. And then bring your hands to your lower back. Fingers are pointing down. Draw the elbows towards each other. So again, chest is proud here. And you're trying to push your bottom down as you lengthen in your lower back, elbows squeezing together, and then pushing the hips forward and curling back to a supported camel pose. And this might be enough for you today. To come out of it, really pull the belly button back up and in and lift back up. If you want a bit more, you can tuck your toes or keep the feet flat, but it takes more to reach the heels. So you choose. You can lift one arm up and over, coming to the heels, the other arm up and over, and then again, pushing the heels forward, squeeze your shoulder blades together, holding here, breathing here. To come out of it, bring one arm up and over, the other arm up and over, and then drop your hips to your heels, release your lower back. Another moment in child pose, lots of child pose today. Releasing things down, breathing here, back bends are hard work. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then lifting your head, just straighten out your mat. We're going to come off our knees in just a moment. Lean back, fingertips are pointing forwards. Lean back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. And you can stay here, or if it feels comfortable, lift your bottom, arch your back, and look up to the ceiling. Holding here. And then release your bottom down. And then just bring your arms forward on your mat. Forearms lower and slide yourself back, taking your Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, spread your fingers wide. Every finger, the whole of the palm, the whole of the hand pushing into the mat. Push your hips into the mat. And again, that feeling that you're trying to lengthen in the spine as you lift your head. You're drawing yourself forward, pulling on the mat. Spine is long as you look straight in front of you. And then slowly draw your chin to your chest. Inhale, length. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, and you can close your eyes for this as well. It's quite nice. And exhale, chin to chest. Inhale and pause here. Pull on the mat with your hands, your forearms and elbows. Get your spine as long as you can. And then release. Bring your hands as wide as the mat, your elbows as wide as the mat. Pushing into your hands, lifting your elbows. Again here, a nice little back bend, holding here. Now, if the tops of your shoulders are hunching up, draw them down, long neck. Exhale, release, chin to chest. Inhale, keep your spine long. And exhale, chin to chest as you lower. Inhale and exhale. Make a pillow with your hands, bring your forehead to the mat. Bend your knees, bring your feet up, and then start to windscreen wiper your feet behind you. A nice little back stretch here if you've got any tension in your lower back. And then pause. Bring your arms to your sides. See if you can reach the top of one foot and the top of the other foot. Rest your forehead on the mat. Bring your knees wide, big toes touch. Now squeeze your shoulder blades together. Really draw your shoulder blades in towards each other. Push pelvis into the mat. And inhale up to your bow pose. Get the thighs off the floor, the chest off the floor. Squeeze those shoulder blades together, holding here. Focusing on your breath, deep, slow, even breaths. And then release the thighs, hold onto the feet, forehead to the mat. We're going to do it 2 more times. Big toes touch. Inhale, lift. Hold, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, release down to the mat. One more time. Really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Lift up the thighs. Can you maybe even rock up and down a little bit on your pelvis, on your hips? Careful though, Joe. Tough one on guys. And then release it down. Release your legs. Make a pillow with your hands. Bring your feet to the mat and just take a moment. If it feels good, you can just gently rock your hips. And then just rest for 1, 2, or 3 breaths here. Relax the tops of the shoulders. And then bring your arms back down to your sides. Rest your forehead on the mat. Bring your legs together. Bring your hands back behind you, backs of the hands resting on your buttocks. You can interlace your thumbs if that helps to keep the hands kind of in place. Then draw your shoulder blades together. Push the tops of your feet into the floor, your hips into the floor. And as you inhale, lift head, lift chest, lift your arms up. Holding here. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. And exhale, release down. Release the shoulders down. If your thumbs are in a bind, swap them round the other way round so they're hooked together the other way. Backs of the hands on your buttocks. Push into your hips, push into your feet. Squeeze shoulders together as you lift up, arms coming up as well. Holding here for 3, for 2, for 1, and release it down. Once more, a little pillow with your hands. Hold it here. If you want to bend your knees and windscreen wiper your feet again, if that feels nice. Just slowly moving them from side to side. And then pause, bring your feet back to the mat. Hands either side of your chest. Push via your knees, keep your hands where they are. Hips to heels in extended child pose, forehead to the mat. Keep the elbows lifted, push into your hands, push your buttocks closer to your heels, holding here. And then lifting your head, look towards your hands, come up onto your knees, shift your weight forwards and lift your feet up. A little balance here. Nice strengthening for your arms. You'll feel this on the backs of your wrists, holding here for another 3, another 2, another 1. Bring your feet to the mat. Bring your bottom to the mat and bring your legs out in front of you in a nice wide straddle pose. So bring those legs nice and wide. Move the flesh from your buttocks and just have your hands resting on your legs as you draw your shoulders forward and up, back and down. Flex those feet in towards you. Sliding your right hand down, grab hold of your right big toe. Now pull yourself over to the right. Bring the elbow down. Draw left shoulder open as left arm lifts. And then coming up and over, keeping your chest open. So you're pulling your left shoulder back as your left hand comes down towards the right slowly. Just give yourself time. Just let the body find its groove. It should feel nice around the left waist. And keep focusing on drawing the left shoulder back like you're trying to push both shoulders against that invisible wall. To come out of it, pull that belly button up and in, lifting up and coming straight to the other side. Grab that big toe and then pull yourself long. You want to keep your spine long here. Left elbow down, right arm lifts, flex that right foot as the arm comes up and over. And then again, you're just kind of pulling on the toe to bring yourself down. Keep that right shoulder pulling back as you ease down into the stretch. Holding here. Engaging your core, lift the right arm, bring yourselves up, and then just bring your hands to the floor, maybe a bit closer together. That little rocking movement from side to side as you pad your hands forward. And have a little pause every now and again. See if you can just shift in the hips a little bit, and then just creep those fingers forward. One day we'll do a complete forward fold. Let's work towards it, then lowering the forearms, chin to chest as you come into your deep forward fold. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, sinking a bit further down. Deep inhale. And slowly exhale. One more deep breath in. And folding deeper still. Lift your elbows, walk your hands back towards you. Take hold outside your thighs, bring the soles of the feet together. Just bring your hands onto your feet and open them like a book. Bring your elbows onto your calves. And then you're just going to lean forwards a little bit and give those hips a nice little stretch here. Chin to chest as you just hold and keep the pressure. Keep pushing against your legs to see if you can bring them even further down.
And then lifting your head, release. Make sure you're about halfway down your mat. And then all you're going to do is wrap your arms around your shins and lift your feet. Pull your legs in towards you and then drop your forehead towards your knees. Cosmic egg. Practicing pratyahara. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you pull your knees closer to your nose? Take a deep breath in. And exhale, knees closer still. Holding here, finding your balance. And then slowly bring the feet down. Make sure you're halfway down your mat. Reach the arms long, C-shape your lower back, chin to chest as you slowly, slowly release yourself down to the mat. Bring the knees up and in. Give them a squeeze. Close your eyes and just gently rock from side to side. Massage that lower back. And then coming to a still pose, T-shape your arms. Lower the legs to the right, keep the knees quite high. Head to the left as right hand comes on top of left thigh. Relax around the hips and the shoulders. Just sink down. Bringing your right hand off the knee, bring the legs back to center. Lower them to the left, keep the knees as high as you can. And head turns to the right, left hand on top of right thigh. Deepening that twist. Let go of your hip muscles, your shoulders. Relax. Releasing the hand, bring the knees to center. One last hug here. Squeeze, and then release your legs for your Shavasana. Bent knees, feet mat width, soles of the feet together, knees wide, or legs long. Arms by your side, whichever leg choice you make. And you could give your hips a little wiggle, your shoulders tucking in, chin tucked chest, and relax. Close those eyes. Focus on your breath. Deep inhale through the nose. And out through the nose, relax those shoulders down. Inhale. And exhale. In and out. Keep breathing at your own equal length breath. Relax the shoulders on every exhale. And slowly moving your fingers, your toes, wrists and ankles, slide your legs together. Inhale your arms up overhead. Flex the feet, pull the toes towards you as the arms reach long behind you. And then gently bring one knee in, the other knee in. Give them a hug and rolling to one side.
using your hands to come up
to your comfortable cross-leg seat pose. Backs of the hands on the knees, thumb and index finger joined in Jin Mudra. Draw the shoulders forward and up, back and down. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Slide the tops of the shoulders down. In through the nose. And as you exhale through the nose, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. On your next inhale, hands come to heart center, belly button pulling up and in, and then hands to the third eye, and namaste. Thank you for joining me.